Before starting this video, I want everyone to understand two things. First of all is drawing's a Japanese manga that is explicit and involves cartoon characters. It's focused on characters and plots depicting underage girls. Now I think it's clear enough for anyone to understand what it means if a real person draws or likes drawings. The second thing is I will not make up anything or accuse anyone. I will only show some disgusting and unbelievable things Kris has done along with proof. But now you're probably thinking, what in the world does Kris have to do with all of this? To say the least, you're wrong and right at the same time. However, there's a very sketchy personality involved in this story, also known as Shadman. Shadman was a normal guy until he decided to attend an art university in Switzerland to pursue his passion for art. However, shortly after he was expelled, when some of his artwork was discovered to be illegal, even considered a danger to society. But something more extreme was about to happen. He launched his own website, and that's when his talented artwork came to light. In 2011, he did a very disgusting and unexpected thing. He released art of his own mother. As expected, he didn't stop there. Someone will tweet on November 8, 2016 asking Shadman to draw Keemstar's daughter, who was 7 years old at the time, doing inappropriate things with Donald Trump. Shadman will respond by saying that if Trump wins the election, he will deliver it. And as we know, Trump wins, and as promised, Shadman will post drawings of her in an unusual manner. As if this wasn't enough, he'll later release a drawing of her giving head Donald Trump. However, Shadman's vision was much worse than imagined. On January 24, 2017, he posted a picture of Daphne Keene, referring to her as a real life. Shockingly, just a few days later, he began posting drawings depicting her being severely molested. What makes this even more disturbing is that she was only 12 years old at the time, yet this wasn't the first time Shadman has done something like this. Lieutenant Corbouz is also one of them. But aside from all that, a new question arises: how are Ava and Shadman linked? Well, the answer to this is another drawing by Shadman. It depicts a young girl wearing a "Please be patient, I have autism" cap, pointing a gun at her mouth. She has a fidget spinner as an earring and a spade tattoo on her th. That says BBC, which we all know what it means. On November 18, 2017, AA responded to a tweet from Grande and Mrbeast stating this is coming from a guy who owns a Shad-based drawing and has it as a centerpiece in his living room. Just some time later, they also posted the exact same drawing laid on the floor with the caption "bonus fidget spinners" to throw some extra autism. Initially, it seems Kris was being sarcastic because this tweet came after Shadman had drawn all those disgusting images. However, something messy was going on behind the scenes. In this Mrbeast video, you'll notice a very familiar thing at the 9 minutes and 30-second timestamp. From what I believe, keeping illegal art in the bedroom isn't normal at all. The shocking thing is that Mrbeast and Kris were roommates during that time, yet this is nothing in comparison to the next incidents. On April 16, 2018, AA replied under a deleted Shadman post saying, "No Beast Boy trap, Shad, you've changed." Basically, AA was asking Shadman to draw art of Beast Boy, as Beast Boy was shown at different ages in the show. We can't say anything for certain, but that doesn't mean the tweet wasn't strange, though we definitely can't say the same about the next tweet. On January 17, 2018, a person tweeted saying, "Remember this growing up? Me too. Check it out at Chad Base," featuring a photo of the 4-year-old cartoon character Caillou with his mother. Obviously, we know Chad Base is a website with very disgusting content involving children and comic book characters, and the tweet clearly referenced that. But instead of opposing it, Kris joined in and replied, "Help, I need an adult." I don't think there's any need to explain how crazy this stuff is, but what's even crazier is Ava's next tweet. Mabel and Dipper are 12-year-old siblings from a show called Gravity Falls. On July 14, 2017, a user tweeted comics of these characters kissing. If replied the twin, "So at this point it's just right. I mean, it's almost unbelievable that Ava Kris Tyson was tweeting this just reflects their personality and feelings." The strange part is that they delete most of their tweets later on anyway. Tyson's tweets will only become more shocking and unusual from now on. On June 21, 2018, a user posted some scenes of a 14-year-old character named Violet from the movie Incredibles. Even replied saying, "Low-key, she's cute." The fact that Violet was 14 and AA was a grown makes this even worse. The surprising part is that Ava wasn't just reacting to Shadman's work, they were friends or knew each other, to say the least. On April 16, 2019, Ava will post a clip from their live stream where they accidentally visited Shadman's website. What's even weirder is that they gave him a shout-out stating, "Shout out to Shad Bas for having safe for work drawings today. I accidentally put up his website on stream." However, if you still think this is a coincidence, the next incident would definitely change your mind. On January 25, 2019, Seanman posted a picture of a character called Rafia from the Rising of the Shield Hero. There are two versions of her in the show. In one she is 17 and in the other she's 10. Shadman posted a 10-year-old version stating, "What is this and why do people keep sending me this?" AA replied underneath saying, "Please Shad, please. I believe everyone understands what this means, as Shadman is basically an illegal artist who draws this stuff. Obviously this is messed up, but things didn't get better. On January 24, 2020 A user named Ava replied to Ava with a photo of the story behind this image is that there are two versions of the image, one with the girl clothed and the other without, and the post was liked by AA. These were just the incidents that had proofs or were recorded before they deleted everything. One of the tweets, which wasn't clear or was out of context, said nothing gets my knob cranking like some, as we know the meaning inappropriate. But let's just let it go now. Some people may argue that these tweets are years old. I want to clarify again that I am not hating or accusing anyone. This is purely for educational purposes. It's important to understand that AA was invited to the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and everyone should be aware of this. The fact that Shadman wasn't just an artist but do literal kids is even worse. He was basically a predator. This situation has led to me thinking about one thing: what might have happened between Kris and Ty, as most of these tweets are from that period. We can't make assumptions, but who knows, this might be the reason. But yeah, we can only hope for the best and improvement. One important takeaway from this is to stay away on the internet too. It's not as safe as it looks.